Hi, my name is Nicole. I have a rare disorder called Klein-Levin syndrome, also known as KLS, and it is often portrayed as Sleeping Beauty syndrome by the media. Very little is known about this disorder except that it causes people affected by it to sleep for days, weeks, or even months. It's not like a coma though. We can be woken up, but when awake, we are barely there. We can barely speak and definitely can't hold a conversation. While in an episode, we can only go to the bathroom, eat, and sleep. It is different for everyone, but I cannot remember anything that happens while in this state. Many also regress to a childlike state and have cravings for food that they would never eat. My longest episode was 64 days straight. When I go into these episodes, I miss out on many things that occur in my life. I've missed both my junior and senior proms, many Christmases, Thanksgivings, birthdays, and even the passing away of my grandfather. There is nothing worse than coming out of an episode and finding out that you missed something important. When I come out of an episode, I feel as if only one day has passed. However, this is not the case at all. Your family and friends must fill you in gradually on the events that occurred so that you do not have an emotional breakdown. The hardest thing for some of us that have this disorder is to get back to work or go back to school because they have missed so much. My KLS episodes usually happen every 13 months or so. I hope that they don't get any longer than 64 days because it is very depressing. I managed to make it to the prom this year, going with a friend that is currently a senior, but it wasn't exactly the same as being there with my friends and classmates. But at least I got to have experience. It is depressing to think how much of my life that I have missed since I was 6.5 years old. This disorder is not only heartbreaking for the person that has it, but it also takes a large emotional toll on their loved ones as well. Every patient that has this disorder hopes that enough money can be raised to help find a cure. I've put a lot of effort into raising the awareness about this disorder. Before I had an actual diagnosis for my sleeping disorder, many doctors had believed that I suffered from very different diseases and constantly gave me false diagnoses. They thought that I had the West Nile virus, seizure disorder, metabolic disorder, Fragile X syndrome, acute intermittent porphyria, confusional migraine, bipolar, and toxic ingestion. Because of this, I believe there may be even more people suffering from this that have simply not found the right doctor to get the correct diagnosis. It took my family 2 years to find a doctor that I knew what it was. Several years of my life and little bits and pieces are missing in the future. Doesn't look much better. What else will I miss? Will I miss my own wedding? This disorder only affects about 1,000 people worldwide, so it is classified as an orphan disease. Plus, let's face it, it isn't life-threatening. For these reasons, no one is really interested in finding a cure because there really isn't any money to be made. But those of us that suffer desperately need a cure. I developed this website to help raise awareness of this disorder, and I've also set up a GoFundMe page to collect donations that I will forward to the KLS Foundation in an effort to finance research into this debilitating disorder. Won't you please give?